most of his week doing his negotiating behind the scenes here at the White House, in meetings, on the phone. Today he's making a very public trip to the halls of Congress. So why the change in tactics? Is this a make or break moment?
This is a moment where he feels it's exactly the right time to go to the caucus and make the case for why it's important to work together to get this agenda done. He wants to go back to the substance and talk about how the components of each of these packages will make a difference in people's lives. And he wants to have an engagement and a back and forth in person, which, as you can all note, he's had a lot of people here come to the White House. He loves that in-person engagement, and it's an opportunity to do exactly that. When there will be a vote, when there will be a deal, there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes about that. This is just his own effort to make his case directly to the caucus.
Is he trying to send a message by literally meeting members physically where they are?
And what message would that be?
That's my question.
Okay. I think I wasn't sure what you were asking. I think he was in the Senate for 36 years. You know, he is making clear that if they partner together, if we work together, we can get this done for the American people. And going to their caucus meeting, something, by the way, he did in the Senate. It's not unheard of. It's something presidents have done in the past, is a way for him to go and make the case for his agenda. As I said earlier, these are his proposals. This is something he passionately believes in, both pieces of legislation. And so it's absolutely right for him to go to where they are and make the case for both.
And one last one. During most of the day yesterday, it was quite clear that the votes were not there for this infrastructure bill to pass. And yet we saw White House officials and the president working throughout the day to try and cobble together the votes to pass that legislation last night, only to see the inevitable happen with the speaker delaying that vote. So what, in the president's view, did that work yesterday accomplish, and was it worth it to try and push for that bill to be passed on that arbitrary timeline?
Well, if the speaker were standing here, I wish she was. She's invited anytime. She would tell you it wasn't inevitable, and that when you legislate and when you are working with a small margin, which she is, in Congress to get something done, that timelines, self-imposed deadlines sometimes can help crystallize for people and help you make progress. And we think it did exactly that. As we said in a statement last night, we're not quite there yet. We're still working toward it. That remains the case today.